Welcome to Everyday Woman. It is getting harder and harder out there to figure out the do's and don'ts of the job hunt. But we've got Reese Alexander, HR exec with the Sassy Suit, with all of your answers. Welcome, Reese.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Well, tell us, what are the biggest mistakes people are making in their job hunt these days?
Well, one of the biggest mistakes is not having a plan. Finding a job in this economic environment is a job. So you have to have a plan, and there's a methodology you should be going about to actually find a job these days.
What are some of the things you need to think about when you're looking for a job? What is that method?
When you're looking for a job, you need to hone in to those positions that fit your skill set. Or, you can have a reach position that you may not have all of the skill sets, but you may be, 3/4 of the way there. So identifying those jobs, not just for the job that you want today, but maybe a job 6 months to 12 months from now.
Well, that is so important, especially, Sheryl Sandberg with
Yes.
Facebook just had that Lean In book, and that's exactly what she was talking about. With women, we're so much about, we need to know everything about that position before we'll even consider it.
No.
But she's saying, if you know 60% of it, you're good to go.
Exactly, because most people may have the technical skills for most jobs, but a lot of the jobs, in terms of how you fit in, will really determine how successful you are. Because, most people can learn the skill sets if you have, basic common sense and some sort of education. But really being a good fit for that job oftentimes is what will take you, beyond that glass ceiling that a lot of women are finding in corporate organizations today.
But, for companies, how much leeway are they giving you with that learning curve? I mean, how much time are they going to give you to get up to speed if you only know 60% on day one?
I think, a lot of times it depends on how you sell yourself in the interview. Because I think if you have determination, if you have passion and drive, and you display that in your interview, the hiring manager oftentimes can see that and say, you know what, this person, based upon how they describe some of their past positions or a position that they're currently in, they can see themselves, being able to fulfill 100% of those qualifications that they would need for a stretch position.
Well, let's talk about social media, because I know that so many people it's getting, scary out there. Do you get on social media, or, employers, are they weeding people out because of their social media profile?
Well, today, social media is here to stay, and you can use social media in a good way. Now, I do have to caution people, you want to be very cautious about how you present yourself on social media, because a lot of employers are checking to see, and I often say, you really want to know what's out there on you, Google yourself, and you should do that, because chances are your potential employer will do that. And you want to be, ahead of the curve, and you want to be branding yourself. Everything's about a brand these days, and you want to brand yourself positively. And use social media. Most companies, do post their positions on Twitter. I know several people that have gotten jobs via Twitter.
So do you respond right on Twitter with, hey, here's my resume, or is that just an entryway of, finding what's open, and then you go through the normal channels?
Well, I think it can go both ways. Sometimes you'll see a recruiter on Twitter saying, I'm looking for X, Y, Z position, hit me up. And go ahead, hit them up. It's okay,
they're open to it.
Yes.
Now, with most HR execs, though, I mean, can you hit them up too much?
Yes, there is a balance. You don't want to be a stalker or a bugaboo. You mean bugging me, bugging you. Be careful of that.
Okay.
Because you want to have balance.
Okay, well, thanks so much for those tips, Reese.
Thank you.
For more information, you can go to her website, reesealexander.net.